Hello and welcome back to Idle Time Barbecue. Today we're going to be cooking some steak tacos on our flat top grill. So I already have the grill heated up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put a light layer of avocado oil on it just to kind of get things going. And I'm just going to rub it in by hand. Just got to be a little careful because it is pretty hot, but okay, there we go. Okay, now we're ready. Ready to get started. To make our tacos, we're going to be using flank steak, which I just cubed. I cut it with the grain and then sliced it into chunks. So the chunks they're decent size. They'll cook down pretty nicely. So I haven't seasoned these yet. So what we're going to do is put some Malcolm's Grande Gringo on it. This seasoning has a lot of Mexican or Latin flavors, which I really like, so just put a bunch of that on. And I'm going to mix it. It's probably not enough, so I'm going to put some more on. There we go. That's probably going to be better. So we're going to use that again on the other. So I'm just mixing it just to kind of get all the seasoning on it. Okay, so now let's get that down on our grill. I'm going to just put down some olive oil here in the middle. So we're going to use the middle part, and it's kind of hotter. So we're just going to dump that out. And get rid of my glove. Okay, we're going to let that hang out. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to make 2 spots over here. Whoop. Wow. We're going to make 2 spots of oil. We can still make that work. We're good. Spread that out. And in the front one, I have some sliced onions. And these are just a slice. We want to cook them down. And in the back section, I just have some sliced jalapenos. I want to cook them down too. I want to keep them separate, so we're just gonna, and this side is on low, so we're gonna try and keep them separate so that we don't get And the best way to cook that is we're going to get it lay flat. Really, we just want to keep this stuff moving around because we just want it to cook down, get translucent. And these onions, we want them to get nice and soft. We'll keep the jalapenos out of it, keep everything separated. Okay, and this meat's pretty close to being done. So we'll just let it cook a little longer. And this side of the grill is on low, so I'm going to turn it actually as low down as it can get, just so that it will keep the meat warm. But we're going to move it over, and then we're going to put our tacos in put our corn tortillas in the middle. The one trick you can do to help veggies along, this is just water. So just squirt them some water. And what that does is it steams them in kind of the juices of what you're cooking them in. And we're just going to check one. See if we can see what it... Okay, I think that looks good. We're just going to take our meat and we're going to move it off to the side. I'm going to move this into the middle for a second, just to kind of have it pick up some of the flavors of the beef. These are looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this burner off because the meat's cooked, so it'll just stay hot while we cook the tortillas. Okay, so I think those are pretty done. I think these look done. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to turn off the heat on that side. And now we're going to do our tortillas. So I'm going to turn the heat down low, so that we don't totally burn our tortillas. Okay. And then we're going to put down some oil. And again, this is just EV olive oil. So let's see how these go. So I'm just going to take them and place them. We can start with that many. Let's see what we get to. And I'm just gonna, you can see that they're already pretty pliable, which is great. So what I'm going to do with each of these is put a little bit of meat in the middle. At least for this batch. So we'll put some meat in the middle. Actually, that one there needs a little more. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to take them. We're going to fold them over. Well, that's not going to... So that was a fail. Let's see if we can get these to... See if we can get some of these to fold. There we go. There's one. I think there's too much meat in that one. So I think what we're going to do is we'll take some of the meat out. go. Okay, so we're going to let these cook like this for a bit. We're going to flip these. Okay, let's just flip them over. Okay. That didn't go as smoothly as I had hoped, so I think what we're going to do is we'll just take those in, we'll heat up a bunch of tortillas, we'll take them in, we'll put the meat on the side, and we'll make tacos. Everyone will make their own taco. So I'm going to start by taking off the onion. Put the jalapenos over here. Kind of tuck them off in the corner. And then I'm gonna, now see, these are kind of a mess. That's okay. I'm sure they'll still be good. And there we have our first batch of tacos. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, give us a like, subscribe to the video. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.